The selection of Qatar for the 2022 World Cup was perhaps the most controversial in World Cup history, and the most perplexing. FIFA had to jump through so many hoops just to have the tournament go ahead. Firstly, they had to avoid the intense summer heat, but also couldn't clash with the 2022 Winter Olympics in February, Ramadan in April, or Christmas, which I think is December 25th that year. They also had to overlook the fact that the construction workers are working in brutal conditions for less than $2 an hour, in a country that has a similar GDP per capita to the United States.
But controversies aside, the tournament will go ahead and it will take place in some incredible venues located in 5 different cities. Amazingly, all of the stadiums are located within a 72 kilometre or 45 mile stretch of land, 4 of which are in the capital city of Doha. We start off with the only pre-existing stadium. The Khalifa International Stadium was built in 1976 and completely refurbished and reopened in 2017. It's home to Qatar's national football team and has already hosted an AFC Asia Cup final in 2011. I won't tell you the results, it's completely irrelevant. Al Janoub Stadium was the first of the built-from-scratch stadiums to be completed. Its design is inspired by the coast. The curvature of the roof in particular was inspired by the traditional dhow boats used by local pearl divers. Not only that, but bowed beams resembling a boat's hull are holding up the roof, which is retractable, by the way. Education City Stadium is located amongst several university campuses, hence the name. The exterior resembles a jagged diamond, not only in its shape, but it also shimmers and sparkles like a diamond. It's designed to be highly reflective in the day, and it also lights up at night. Much like a diamond, it also costs a ton of money. Al Bayt Stadium was cleverly designed to resemble a traditional Arabian house of poetry tent, which you can clearly see. The inside is red to mimic the interior of the tent, and it too has a retractable roof made from thousands of tons of steel, just like the traditional poetry tent. No, that can't be right, we gotta fact check that. Al Rayyan Stadium is being built on the site of the old Ahmed bin Ali Stadium. This is a fairly simple stadium design compared to some of the others. There will be an outer webbing utilising traditional Arabic patterns and letting in sunlight, but that's about the only thing that makes this stadium unique. Lusail Iconic Stadium is the biggest stadium that will be used in this World Cup, and will obviously be hosting the final. The facade of the stadium is reminiscent of decorative motifs that you'll find on many traditional Arabic works of art and pottery. But with a name like Lusail, you would have thought that this would be the one that's designed to resemble a boat. But apparently not. Looks more like a bowl. Like a fruit bowl thing. Ras Abu Aboud Stadium is perhaps the most unique stadium in World Cup history. It will be made from shipping containers, which is really clever considering the stadium's location is right next to the sea. It could even be mistaken for an actual port from a distance. While some of the other stadiums are being downsized after the tournament, this one will be completely dismantled, which is a bit of a shame considering it's probably my favourite of the stadiums. Al Tamama Stadium's design is inspired by the Kafia cap, or the Takia cap. I'm not sure which one exactly. It may come as a bit of a shock to hear that I'm not an expert in Middle Eastern headgear, but you can certainly see the resemblance to the Takia, I'm gonna say. Anyway, this stadium is the first Qatari stadium that is primarily designed by local architects. So, hats off to them. They really used their head on this one. They really captured the imagination. Alright, let's move on. So in 2022, will you be catching a flight with Air Qatar to see the World Cup, or will you be boycotting it like many are saying they will? Turns out it's Qatar Airways. Missed opportunity. I mean, if you're gonna start an airline in Qatar, come on, it's gotta be Air Qatar. Anyway, that's it for today's video. Let me know in the comments which stadium is your favorite. And yeah, thanks for watching.